今天已经是行程的第10天，一早就坐飞机飞往冰川基地 Calafate， 费时3个半钟。飞机上没有正餐。抵达目的地时，饥肠辘辘，连忙找些茶点充饥。之后就去参观冰川博物院，了解关于世界上冰川的种种问题与前景。Calafate 原本只是一个人烟稀少的地方，自从1999年新机场建好之后，人口由6000人暴涨，目前3万人，现在还在不断暴涨中。
Okay, this is the story of a guy who goes to a grocery store there. Hola, 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 hola.
Hola, hola.
Hola. Buenas tardes. Welcome.
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Fine.
Welcome to Patagonia. Welcome to El Calafate, the land of the glaciers. Welcome again. My name is Martin. Martin, I will be your guide today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow. The driver is Juan.
Juan.
Juan and me will stay with you today. I don't know if Juan will be the driver tomorrow, but today at least he will stay with us. Well, we are going now to the city, to the Calafate city. Approximately driving we have 15 minutes. 22 kilometers is the distance in between Calafate Airport to Calafate Airport, from Calafate Airport to Calafate City. We will stop in the downtown area of El Calafate. There you will have some time for eat something. I can imagine that you are hungry.
Yes.
Good. Good. Well, after that, we will go to Glaciarium. Glaciarium is a place located at 10 minutes away from the town, not in the downtown area, it's a little bit out of the town, but it's a museum of ice. It's not exactly a museum because there are no sculptures of ice, but there are many information of the glacier. It's mainly an interpretation center of glaciers. Over there we will find a lot of videos, pictures about the glacier here, the glacier in Chile, the glacier in the world. The visits more or less take 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. After that we will go back to the hotel. The hotel is the Selena Hotel. Selena Hotel is the only one which is a 5-star hotel in El Calafate. It's not located in the downtown area. It's 3 kilometers more or less from the downtown area, but very close to the main street. You will see now we will cross the downtown area to reach the area of the hotel, and you will see that Calafate is not a big town. It's a small town. Population is approximately 30,000 inhabitants, and it's a safety place to walk, no problem. Nice landscape. Your hotel is near a bay. You will have the view of a bay with flamingos, birds. If some of you later are walking on the street, you get back to the hotel walking, or if not, the hotel has a shuttle bus service from the downtown to the hotel, from the hotel to the downtown. Later ask in the reception at what time is the shuttle. There I will show you where the shuttle stops, from the downtown to the hotel. Okay? One tip for your visit here: weather conditions here in Patagonia are constantly changing. Sometimes we have the 4 seasons of the year in one day. Sometimes the 4 seasons of the year in 1 hour. For that reason, don't worry about weather condition. Always, always, always warm clothes, comfortable shoes, hat, gloves, sunglasses, sunscreen if you have, because suddenly now it's sunny, it's warm, suddenly it's cloudy, windy and cold. And 10 minutes later it's warm again. It's a kind of lottery in Patagonia, the weather, believe me, believe me. Always be ready for the worst. The prediction for tomorrow say that we have something similar than today, but can fail. Well, any question at the moment? No? Good. Well, tomorrow, yes.
What is all this? What you call?
The vegetation. This is the typical vegetation that you will find in Patagonia. The Patagonia, Argentina, Patagonia is divided in Argentina and in Chile. We will find Patagonia in Chile, we will find Patagonia in Argentina. In Argentina, the Patagonia region occupies the 30% of the surface in Argentina, approximately 1 million square kilometers. The 70% of that area is this kind of vegetation. This is what we call the Patagonian steppe, Stepa Patagonica, or Patagonian steppe. Open spaces, vegetation, bush, grass, bush, grass, bush, grass, bush, grass. No trees, as you can see around us. This is because this area is a very windy area. Today is not windy. You are very lucky today. Tomorrow I don't know. But this is a windy area. The winds blow here the 80% of the year. Every day, 25, 30 kilometers per hour. The winds blow. Sometimes the winds can reach more than 100 kilometers per hour. For that reason, it's a windy area because here we are located almost in the middle of the two oceans, Pacific and Atlantic. Now we are going to the west. We are driving toward the west. At the end, we have the mountains, the Andean range, Cordillera de los Andes. Crossing the mountains, we will find the Pacific Ocean. Atlantic Ocean is to the east, behind us. From here to the Pacific, to the Atlantic Ocean, sorry, the distance is 300 kilometers. 300. From here to the Pacific Ocean, approximately 200 kilometers is the distance. So, this part of the continent is very narrow. For that reason, it's a windy area. The winds blow every day from west to east, from the Pacific to the Atlantic. When the winds come from the Pacific Ocean, come with a lot of humidity. The first obstacle that reach the winds is the Andean range. When reach the Andean range, produce a lot of rains. The rainfalls are more than 2,000 millimeters per year on the area of the mountains. After that, the winds cross the mountains and blow to the east. While they are blowing to the east, will be coming dry. For tomorrow, the glacier is located in the middle of the forest. It's incredible. Tomorrow I will explain a little bit more about that. But this is a dry area because it's a windy area, not rains, not snow on winter time. For the reason this kind of vegetation. 70% of the area in Patagonia is this kind of vegetation, steppe. Well, in the city, in all the places, souvenir store, restaurants, cafeteria, accept US dollars, accept a credit card, debit. The shops, open at 10, close at 9. 10 a.m. from 9 p.m. This downtown area is 6-7 blocks long, 2 blocks wide, and over there you will find concentrated everything. If you need ATM, I will show you there with ATM, no worry. Tomorrow we will take you to toward the Moreno Glacier. We will visit the Moreno Glacier tomorrow, Benito Moreno Glacier, the main attraction in this area. Departure time tomorrow, 6 a.m. And I'm joking.
Joking.
5:30. No, 7:30. 7:30. Are you punctual? Yeah, sure? Don't lie to me, eh?
Very disappointed.
So far so good.
7:30. 7:30. No, 7:30.
Okay.
After lunch, after breakfast.
The breakfast usually in the hotels start at in between 6 to 6:30.
Okay.
Depend the hotel, but usually at 6 you can place for pictures. And over there we will visit the balconies area.
Lake. It's the lake.
And the balconies area we will find the lookout, the viewpoints. Over there we will walk approximately 1 hour and 15, 1 hour and a half in platforms, lookouts, many different view of the glacier at 300 meters from the front, but with all the panoramic view of the glacier. After that, at 11:30, the group will be divided into you two, right? You will stay with me, and the rest of the group will stay with Yvonne, and you will take the big group will take the mini trekking tour. The mini trekking tour at 11:30, you will take a boat. The boat will sail during 20 minutes, more or less 25 minutes, the Argentino Lake, and from the boat you will have the view of the glacier from the lake level. On the other shore of the lake, you will disembark. Once you disembark, the trekking guides will wait for you. And with them, you will walk first into a shelter. After that, you will walk for the shore of the lake, into the forest, and finally you will reach the crampons area. In the crampons area, the guides will tie on your shoes the crampons. With the crampons, you will walk into the ice. The trekking is easy. It's 1 hour and a half more or less, but not all the time walking. You will walk a little bit, stop, pictures, explanations. You will keep walking. You will have time for pictures, don't worry. And suddenly, 360 degrees around you, ice. Beautiful. It's a trip in the time machine to the ice age. Tomorrow we will provide you of box lunch because your lunch will be on the air of the glacier with the box lunch. The departure time of the boat will be at 11:30. You will return to the port approximately at 4 p.m. When you back to the port, we will wait for you with the bus, and from the port we will go back to the city. Around 5, more or less, 5 p.m. we will go back into the town. It's okay?
Yeah.
Any question about that? No? Good. Yes? Well, you two are my friends. You stay with me at 11:30. We take a boat. The boat, that boat will be 1 hour in front of the destination. After that, we will take you to a restaurant. The destination. The restaurant will have lunch. And after lunch, we will visit the balcony. So, you will visit 2 times the balconies. One in the morning, and after that, the other one after the lunch. And after the second visit to the balconies, we will join with the rest of the group. There, and together. Question?
How come you're so special?
She don't want to stay with you.
Hello. Miss you.
Well, my friends. We are now in the access of the town. Calafate city officially was founded in 1927, December 7 of 1927. Nowadays, the city has a population of 30,000 inhabitants. The number is not exactly because it's constantly increasing. It's increasing. The city become in one of the most important tourist destinies in Argentina in the last years, because it's a natural gate to the world of the glaciers. Here you can visit not only the Moreno Glacier. Perito Moreno Glacier is the main attraction here, but in the national park, for example, there are more than 300 glaciers. The most famous here are Perito Moreno, Uppsala, and Spiegazzini, for example. Uppsala, for example, is 3 times bigger than Moreno Glacier. Spiegazzini is 2 times higher than Moreno Glacier. The city increased a lot since 2001. In 2001, the airport of El Calafate was open. The airport that arrived a few minutes ago. Before that year, there was not airport here. There was a tiny airport. The tiny airport was located here, near here, very close of here. Today, if you visit that area, you will find 2 very wide avenues, 2 very big boulevards. That boulevard was the landing area of the old airport. Yes, but it was too short. 1,500 meters was the length of the small for the big planes or the aircraft that you fly today, for example. So that airport was for small planes, just for small planes. Calafate is located in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. The next city that we have from El Calafate is the capital city of this province, Rio Gallegos. That city is located at 315 kilometers. Here, there is the beginning of the old landing area. Well, 315 kilometers is located in the next city. If you drive from Calafate to Rio Gallegos city, 315, 3 hours more or less driving. In 3 hours, you only will find the steppe. Just bush and grass, bush and grass, bush and grass. Exactly in the middle of the way, in between Calafate and Rio Gallegos city, you will find 1 gas station, 1 small restaurant and 1 small hotel. That's all. Imagine. 3 hours and only 1 gas station in the middle. From the gas station to here, fields. From the gas station to Rio Gallegos, fields. Lambs, sheep, cows, goats, that's all. Well, before 2001, if you want to come here directly from Buenos Aires, as you now, you have to fly from Buenos Aires to Rio Gallegos, 3 hours flying. From Rio Gallegos, came here to El Calafate driving, 315 kilometers. On that year's gravel road. Imagine, 3 hours flying, 6 hours in a bus. Bumping, dusty, imagine. No? So that was the way to came here before 2001. When the airport was open, the city, boom, increased. And today, we have a population of 30,000 inhabitants. In the year 2001, when the airport was open, 6,000 inhabitants was the population of the city. My friend, we crossed the bridge around the Calafate stream. We are now in the beginning of the downtown area. If you walk later, as a reference, YPF gas station, the police station on the left, La Zorra and La Oveja to the right on the left, beer store, municipality here on the right, the 2 most important square here in the city, in the corner at the front, supermarket, La Anónima, and this is the beginning of the downtown area or the commercial area. Here you will find everything. Stores, shops, cafeterias, restaurants, souvenir store, ATM, pharmacy, casino. Casino. Yes. On your left you have the casino.
Yeah.
Only as a reference, okay? Well, here Arte Indio on the right in the corner. Handicrafts, in my opinion, is very expensive. Here we have the post office on the left. Here on the right, pharmacy. A little bit to the right, Tierra del Fuego Bank, ATM. Here on the left in the corner, Santa Cruz Bank with ATM. Remember this corner. Santa Cruz Bank on the left, opposite La Lechuza Pizzas, and on the right side, National Park Administration. A little bit to the left, up over there in that parking lot, stop the shuttle bus.
Oh.
Shuttle bus from the hotel, stop over there.
Go pizza.
Well, here pharmacy also, La Franco, Patagonia Bank with ATM, Ice Bar.
Ice bar.
Here on the right side in the corner, the National Bank with ATM. And this is the end of the downtown area.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you see? It's very small, very tiny, nice. Okay, my friends, if some of you want to eat something, at 50 meters away from here you will find one big bakery with a cafeteria. You can buy some sandwich, some snacks, some croissant, for example, cakes, and if you want you can drink coffee, chocolate.
哇，我好喜欢那个屋子哦，真是好漂亮。是如果嗰啲 small house dream 嘛，哦。哇。
吉他路。
放拉就 relax 啊，真係冷人拉。
你燒氣啊！
啊 relax 啊。14 and 14 degrees。啊？而家14 degrees。
degrees really
14啊，唔係 minus 啦，14 OK。
Well, we're now leaving behind the city. We are still in the main street of el Calafate Libertador San Martín.
燒啊！
So you walk from the downtown to the hotel. On the right side, we have there the coastline of el Calafate city. This is the main street. From this corner on the right, 300 meters to the right, you will find the hotel. The lake is the Argentino Lake. This is the hotel. The black construction, white construction with the black roof.
Oh, yeah.
There is the hotel. Have a very nice view of the bay, the lake, the island. Well, the length of the coastline of El Calafate city is approximately 13 kilometers. And the beginning is in the right side of the town, next to the lake. After that, the coastline, this is the coastline here. Flamingos there, look here.
Flamingo, yeah.
The pink flamingos.
The pink color.
Is it pink color?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Flamingo.
Yes, yes. The
This
pink
bay
color.
is a reserve of birds.
Oh,
Yes. If you walk the coastline, you can practice there bird watching.
Bird watching.
Yes. You will find there different kind of ducks, swans, black-necked swans,
oh, swans also.
geese, and the flamingos.
Oh,
Always, people think that the flamingos you will find in warm places, warm waters.
Yes,
But the flamingos are here in this cold area with cold temperatures,
I see.
cold waters. 10 years ago, more or less, on winter time, the flamingos migrate to the north and back here in the springtime. But now, the flamingos remain here during the winter time. Our winter time is in July, in June, July. If you came here in June, July, you will find the flamingos. This is probably for two reasons. Or the climate is changing, or the flamingos adapted to the area. It's a combination of both things. Look, there is another group there on the right of the flamingos. Yes, your hotel, the backyard of your hotel is on the coastline. You cross the street and you are in the bay. During winter?
yes.
No, not snow. Here, for example, remember this is a dry area, not many rains, or the rains are not often here. The precipitations on the area of the city are 400 millimeters in a year, so that is nothing. For that reason, on winter time, not snow here. Calafate is not a snowing area.
Really?
The snow we will find in the mountains. At the front and on the left, on the right, in the big mountains, you will find snow on winter time. But here, not more snow. On winter time, the snow fall down here 4 or 5 times in all the winter time, and no more than 10-15 centimeters. For that reason, in Calafate, there is not a ski complex or a ski resort. There is only one located on the left, in the mountain that you will find on the left, at 8 kilometers away from the town, but it's a tiny area. It's a very tiny area. So, and usually there is no snow, just a few days in the winter time. So you came here on winter time, especially to practice the ski here, you will be boring there, because usually it's not snow. If you want to ski from here, we have to drive 900 kilometers to the Ushuaia city. Ushuaia city is the southern city in the world. Over there is a very big ski complex, Cerro Castor, and Ushuaia, for example, has the longest ski season in Argentina, from May to October. Every time that the ice breaks from the wall of the glacier, immediately touch the water, becoming an ice. The icebergs are floating on the lake. In one iceberg, the proportion of the ice above water level compared with below the water level is 10-15% above the water level. 85-90% is below the water level. That is a rule for all the icebergs, the small and the big ones. Tomorrow on the glacier, we will have a view of many icebergs there. So if we compare the iceberg with the human body, above the water is the head. The rest of the body is under the water.
What's the percentage again?
10-15 above, 85-90 below. This is in fresh water. In fresh water. Here, all the water around us is fresh water. In the ocean, for example, salty water, the proportion is different. It's 30-35 above, 65-70 below. Because the salty put up the body. Yep. The ice that, or the glacial ice that you will see tomorrow, and the glacial ice that compose all the glacier in this area, is not frozen water. It's snow compact. On the top of the mountain, on the Andean range, constantly is snowing. So the snow over there fall down all the time. Approximately 300 days in a year in the mountains is snowing. So the snow fall down all the time. Not have time for meltdown. And for that reason the snow accumulates. For the own weight, the snow compresses. When the snow compresses, the density changes and the snow turns into glacial ice. The process, transfer from snow into glacial ice, take here naturally in the mountains in between 15 to 20 years. So if the snow fall down today, in 15 years will become in glacial ice. The snow goes through 4 different processes. First is fresh snow. More compact, granular snow. More compact, firm. And finally, glacial ice. The process is very simple. The snow is water with oxygen inside. More compact, less oxygen. The bubble of oxygen is smaller. That's the density of the ice. For that reason, tomorrow you will see blues in the ice. Amazing, light blue, dark blues. The blue is a visual effect. It's a visual effect. The real color of the ice is colorless. It's transparent. It's as a crystal. Depending on the sunlight, you will see better or not the blues. The best days for blues in the ice is when it's cloudy or raining. When it's sunny, the glacier is so white, it's so brilliant. But we'll see what will happen tomorrow. Surprise, yeah.
Wow. 你转身，他不要转了。 哦，你看它转了，对，你转身看，再转多一次。哦，它只是转一半，它不要转全身。
And the ablation area. The accumulation area or the accumulation zone is where the snow fall down, accumulate, compress, and becoming glacial ice. The equilibrium line is a line that which divides the area where the snow falls and where is located the ice. And the ablation area is the area where the glacier loses the ice. It's the frontal area of the glacier. Tomorrow, suppose this is the Moreno Glacier, tomorrow what we say here? Very close. The glaciers can have 3 different states: advanced, stable, or receding. Mostly all the glaciers in the world are receding, are getting smaller. When one glacier is advancing, that means that it's increasing the size. But all the glaciers here are formed in the top of the mountains. From the mountains, it slide down in between the valleys as rivers, but rivers ice. When one glacier is advancing, that means that it's growing up. That means that the glacier forms more ice in the accumulation area that breaks on the frontal area. When one glacier is in balance or in equilibrium or stable, form and lose the same portion of ice in the whole year. And when one glacier is receding, don't mean that the glacier moves back. Means that the glacier forms less ice that breaks on the frontal area. Suppose we will put numbers, no? If the glacier forms 20 meters of ice in a year, but breaks 10 meters of ice in a year, the glacier will increase 10 meters. When the glacier forms 20 meters of ice in a year and breaks 20 meters of ice in a year, will have the same size. And when the glacier is receding, suppose the glacier breaks 20 meters of ice in a year, but breaks 40 meters of ice in a year. So then the glacier will recede 20 meters. But all the glaciers are moving forward, are sliding down. Did you understand the difference?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody here, mostly all the glaciers in the world are receding. Yes. Everybody falls to the global warming. Due to the global warming, the glaciers are receding in the world. But this is true and not true. Why? 20,000 years ago, yes, was the last glaciation in the world. We are talking about the Ice Age. Let's move to the other one and I'll explain. Of the southern Patagonian icefield. The southern Patagonian icefield is the area where the glaciers are formed here. It's the factory of the glacier. Over there we have a satellite picture of the southern Patagonian icefield. All the white area are the glaciers in this area. Calafate. Here.
好靚啊！
好快咯，
係咯，個塊嘢。
Glaciers.
hanging
Here we have many hanging glaciers, but a lot of them are also reaching water, lakes, lagoons.
This is the famous one.
This is an iceberg, eh?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is a nice one.
An iceberg.
It's an arch.
Okay, let's go to the video. To the video.
Soy glaciar, un río blanco, inmenso y macizo, que se desliza entre las laderas horadando el suelo con cientos de años de nieve. Hoy es un día muy especial, porque comienza a repetirse el fenómeno que me hizo tan famoso en todo el mundo. Después de que interrumpí por varios meses...